The internet did not ease into this situation. It erupted instantly without warning or hesitation. Before the sun had even risen, phones were already lighting up with non-stop notifications. Messages flooded group chats, timelines refreshed every second, and social media feeds became overwhelming to scroll through. It felt less like a normal day online and more like complete digital chaos. All of this attention was triggered by a strange chain of events that seemed to connect three well-known figures: Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa Shields. What began as a subtle moment quickly transformed into one of the most talked about situations across the internet. At the center of it all was a short and seemingly simple post from Remy Ma. At first glance, it did not appear serious or alarming. The message was brief and somewhat vague. Some people travel together while others travel too far. There were no names mentioned, no context provided, and no direct explanation attached. However, what made the post stand out was its timing. Almost immediately after it went live, people began to question what it really meant. Within minutes, her comment section was filled with speculation, questions, and emotional reactions. Fans started trying to decode the message, wondering if it was directed at someone specific. Then everything escalated. A blurry video began, circulating across social media platforms. It appeared to be taken inside an airport terminal. In the clip, Papoose and Claressa Shields could be seen walking through the same area at nearly the same time. They were not standing side by side, but they were close enough to raise suspicion. To many viewers, it looked like they were traveling together. That single video shifted the entire conversation. What had started as a vague social media post now turned into a full-blown online investigation. People across platforms like TikTok and Twitter began analyzing every frame of the footage. They slowed it down, zoomed in, and compared timestamps. Questions quickly followed. Why were they at the same airport? Were they on the same flight? And most importantly, why did Remy Ma's cryptic post appear at almost the exact same time? As speculation grew, another video surfaced, this time from inside an airport lounge. In this clip, Claressa was seen laughing casually while someone off-camera joked about her and Papoose being a new power duo. Instead of denying it or brushing it off, she smiled and responded calmly, saying, "You will see soon." That response, though short, sent shockwaves through the internet. It raised more questions than answers and intensified the situation even further. The momentum continued to build. Hashtags related to the situation began trending across multiple platforms. Fans flooded Remy Ma's social media pages, demanding clarity. Bloggers and commentators started hosting live streams, breaking down every detail as it unfolded. Online forums filled with theories, with some users even linking this situation to other recent drama in the hip-hop world. What had started as a small moment now felt much bigger, almost like a developing story with multiple layers. As more people examined the timeline, the situation began to feel less like a coincidence. Some insiders claimed that Remy Ma's post had not been random at all. According to these rumors, she may have already known something before the airport. Videos surfaced. There were whispers about a private conversation or a phone call that might have taken place earlier. If true, it suggested that tension had been building behind the scenes for some time. Additional rumors hinted at a possible confrontation days before the videos appeared. Some sources described emotional exchanges and raised voices, though none of this was officially confirmed. Still, the idea that there was more happening privately added to the intensity of the situation. It made everything feel more serious, as if the public was only seeing a small part of a much larger story. Then, another piece of information entered the conversation. A blogger claimed that Papoose and Claressa were traveling to Atlanta for a private boxing-related event. On the surface, this explanation made sense. However, instead of calming the situation, it created even more questions. Was this trip purely professional, or was there something more personal behind it? Shortly after, a screenshot from what appeared to be a private group chat began circulating online. The messages suggested that Remy Ma may have already known about the Atlanta trip ahead of time. If that were true, it changed the meaning of her original post entirely. What once seemed vague now felt intentional, almost like a direct response or warning. Meanwhile, Claressa added fuel to the fire by posting a photo from what looked like a private jet. The image itself was simple, showing only part of the wing against the sky. However, her caption drew immediate attention. She wrote new chapters. Always make noise. That single sentence sparked another wave of reactions. Fans filled the comments with questions, theories, and accusations. Not long after posting, her earlier live video disappeared, which only increased suspicion. Reports began to surface suggesting that something major might happen at the Atlanta event. Some believed there could be a public statement addressing the rumors. Others speculated that an unexpected appearance might take place. The anticipation continued to grow as more updates and images appeared online. One photo showed Papoose and Claressa outside a luxury hotel in Atlanta. They appeared calm and unbothered, which many people found surprising given the level of attention surrounding them. The caption accompanying the image spoke about pressure creating strength, which some interpreted as a subtle response to Remy Ma's earlier message. The situation intensified once again when a short audio clip began circulating. In the recording, a man's voice warned that things could become messy if certain individuals showed up at the event. No names were mentioned, but listeners quickly formed their own conclusions about who the message might be referring to. During the later live stream, Claressa was asked directly whether Remy Ma might come to Atlanta. She paused briefly, looked into the camera, and responded with confidence, saying that she could come. That response added even more tension to the situation, making it feel like something unavoidable was about to happen. Not long after, Remy Ma posted again. This time, her message focused on respect and the importance of protecting it. Once again, social media erupted with reactions. By the evening, reports suggested that security at the event had been increased, and staff were preparing for the possibility of unexpected developments. Then, just before the event began, a black vehicle pulled up outside the venue. Almost immediately, rumors spread online that Remy Ma had arrived. Inside, the atmosphere was already tense. When Claressa stepped onto the stage, the crowd was filled with energy and anticipation. Soon after, Papoose joined her, and the audience began shouting questions. Many of them focused on Remy. Then suddenly, a side door opened. All eyes turned as a familiar figure entered the room. It was Remy Ma. The crowd reacted instantly, a mix of shock and excitement. She did not rush or create a dramatic scene. Instead, she walked forward slowly and confidently, drawing attention with every step. The tension in the room became almost overwhelming, as if everyone sensed that something important was about to happen. As she approached, there was a small but noticeable shift. Claressa tried to maintain her composure, but for a brief moment, her confident expression slipped. Papoose stood nearby, watching carefully, saying little. Then Remy Ma spoke. Her voice was steady and clear as she asked a simple but powerful question, wondering if this was really what they were doing now. The reaction was immediate. The crowd gasped, and for a brief second, the room felt completely silent. Claressa stepped forward, gripping the microphone, and pointed out that Remy had actually shown up. Remy responded calmly, saying she'd been invited. That brief exchange sparked loud reactions from the audience. Some people cheered while others whispered in disbelief, trying to process what was unfolding in front of them. Papoose raised his hand, attempting to calm the situation, but it was already too late. The moment had taken on a life of its own. Thousands of viewers were watching live online, and every second was being recorded and shared in real time. Remy stood firm, making it clear that she was not there for entertainment. Her tone was serious, and her presence shifted the entire mood of the room. Claressa questioned why she had come if not to perform or create a spectacle. There was a brief pause before Remy answered, and when she did, her words carried weight. The energy in the room intensified. It became clear that this was not a minor disagreement. Months of tension, rumors, and speculation were now unfolding publicly. Papoose appeared increasingly uneasy, realizing that everything that had been building privately was now exposed. Claressa leaned into the microphone again, asking if Remy was truly ready for what might happen next. Without hesitation, Remy replied that she had been ready for a long time. The atmosphere felt electric. Phones were raised everywhere, capturing every moment. Everything that had led up to this, the posts, the videos, the rumors, had brought everyone to this exact point. Then, suddenly, a voice from the crowd called out for a recording to be played. The room froze. People immediately thought about the rumors of voice notes and private audio that could explain everything. Papoose looked uncertain while Remy remained still. Claressa's expression turned more serious as attention shifted toward a phone screen, in the background displaying what appeared to be an audio file. At that moment, it felt like everything was on the edge of changing. The tension became almost unbearable. Everyone understood that if the recording was real and it was played, it could reveal the truth behind everything. It was no longer just another moment of online drama. It had turned into something far more significant, and yet nothing happened, at least not yet. The recording was not played. The truth remained suspended in the air, just out of reach. It felt like the calm before something major. Everyone waited, watching closely, knowing that whatever happened next had the potential to send the internet into another wave of chaos.